are live. Weird.
Great.
So,
Uh,
if somebody can check the YouTube feed, I'm gonna put the window back up here. Make sure that you
mhm.
can see the window correctly. I actually went on
So,
and
uh,
I checked the YouTube feed, and it just didn't work, or the screen was
what
backwards.
do you mean? What do you mean? I don't understand. Oh, I just found that you typed something. Welcome, folks. Hopefully this goes well. If anyone sees a problem with the audio or video, let me know.
Yep, yep, yeah. So make sure that if somebody's watching the YouTube feed to make sure it all goes well. So,
Okay?
all right. So let me pull up this. Okay. So I'm gonna make the screen a little bit bigger so I can see the. There we go. Also, let me know if somebody's got a message on the chat
Okay?
board. So, okay.
Okay.
So, oh, what do we got here? How many people participated?
Oh, actually, it's more than I anticipated. Let me count. Uh, oh, it's actually 6 people. I forgot to put blue dab on it, but anyway, I'll fix it later.
Well, we got Blue
But
Dev, and then also have we have the other one that I put in there.
oh
So
really? I
yeah,
didn't.
I'm working with
Yeah, and
somebody to
both
do
of my
that.
sessions are in there.
But I made sure that I put blue dev's data on the web page. Not his name, but his data is on the web page.
Okay. Yeah, it's Moon Kylie Merlin swap. I'm working with somebody separately to do the contest. So that's their data that I posted. So whose data is this? This is a beautiful picture.
That one was mine.
What am I
It was
looking at?
first impressions. Okay, so on the left side there, that was my first. It was just like a post, and it seemed like there were beams attached to it. There was some shade underneath it.
Uh-huh.
I had some AOL that it might have been a boardwalk, toward a coastline. And I thought it might have just been AOL because we've been talking about a vacation plan for this summer, which is out at the beach where there is a boardwalk. But it seemed very much like there were posts set in the ground and that there were beams across it, shading it out. And I tried to get other impressions. The most clear one I could get was a piece of curved square metal that seemed to be like sliding into a flat surface, maybe like a flywheel spinning behind a guard or something. And you can see that drawing toward the top there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Tried to get some details of the site. I was having kind of a hard time getting anything reliable, but I went ahead and sketched out what was coming to mind anyway, which was that concrete pathway, the little brick wall, which was kind of set up like a decorative wall, or like sometimes you go into a town, they've got like a wall with the town's name as kind of a welcome sign. Um, and some grass around it. It seemed like a manicured area. Um, and then AOL or possible AOL of a coastline there, which I drew the lighthouse as an indicator of what was going on.
Mm.
And then tried to get more details on that curved piece of metal, and I just got a smooth gray metal surface that was curved. So not a huge amount going on there. It seemed to be a point of interest, maybe science or culture related. Hard to say for sure.
Well, very interesting. Thanks for your explanation. And actually, before before target review, because I'm not blind to the target anymore. Because I have uploaded the website, so I have to know the target, the identity of the target first. So actually, because of your beautiful LL, I used your picture as a thumbnail for this week's remote viewing contest. Yeah, very beautiful data and very well written. even though I won't
Thank
I
you.
won't say it's a hit, but it's very close, very very close. And I really like the way you interpret your data because you obviously you have no idea what the target is, and you just try to describe what you saw in your mind, and yeah, without giving too much judgment on it. Yeah, I think that's a very professional way of presenting a remote viewing data. I have no idea whether you are a professional remote viewer or not, but it's just the way I feel. Yeah, from based on your data and your interpretation and explanation.
And
Thank you.
I agree. I mean, the looking at the smooth gray metal and the shiny. I'm not sure what that says. Shiny guy, but
Shiny and gray. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
shiny
the
gray.
it's
So I
very.
mean, a lot of this data is your interpretation of what you're trying to see, and that's the biggest thing about remote viewing is our brain tries to interpret it, and you've done just a masterful job of doing that. You've not said it's this. You've said this is what it resembles, and
Yes.
that is
So the
pretty masterful.
yeah the yeah, so the readers understand that it may not represent the real identity of the target, but it could be just a metaphor or a representation of the target.
Right. So, okay, so who is, okay, this is tasking, this is Saturday reveal. Oh, these are all the different participants. So this is
Yes.
Snowblind next.
Uh-huh. Snowball is not online, so I'll just say what he wrote on the page. First, initial impression, he feels strength, power, energy, and movement. Earth, water, continuous explosion, and something. Oh, some yeah, something. But I'm struggling to put my data into categories here, but I will try. For land, yes, he perceived uh, there's land present and also movement and sunshine and explosions. For water, yes, he also perceive movement about the water and its flowing, and may possibly, but not very certain. And for natural environment, yes, there are rocks and the dirt and motion. And for people, yes, but not centered to the target. It's in the vicinity. And for energy, Snowblind described yes, and a lot of energy, and also movement in all directions, and it's very chaotic. It feels chaos. And for images, he gets several different visuals in this target. And first is Niagara Falls, and also maybe impact or earthquake or yeah, just some event, and that involves a lot of energy. But he Snowblind again did not name exactly what the target is, but it just put down the ways, different words to describe the target. So this is the first page of his data, and there is a second page. For summary, this is an event, whether uh, it is causing
Causing,
a lot of movement of the Earth, and it's like an earthquake and huge upheaval and energy in many directions. All and he also get a sense of flowing. So it's possibly a huge waterfall or a volcano or an avalanche. There is a man-made or human influence aspect to this as well that he cannot lock down. The energy is out of control. Even if I pull back to set a wider view, he also sends a bad uh, I don't know what is this word,
it's
but
moving.
yeah, it's
Since the
yeah,
bat
it's
is
moving
moving.
in odd way. So much destruction, but the event itself is almost continuous. If it has happened before and will continue to happen, so that's his data. And I would also like to, even though Stolpan is not here with us on this live stream, I was also like to congratulate him on the many aspects of the target that he successfully nailed down. Yeah, it's not a hit, but very good remote viewing data. Once you guys know what the target is.
What is? Oh,
Oh, this is Dunbury. Yeah, Dunbury though.
Yeah.
And I I don't think Dunbury though can turn on the mic to speak it up. So yeah, he is with us, but he's not going to say anything. So feel free to correct me if I said something wrong. For for this target, and he perceived energetic and natural. So again, we see energetic from two independent remote viewers, and hard, natural, and soft, or I don't recognize this word. Maybe organic.
Uh-oh.
And
Hold on, I lost it.
deep,
There it is.
deep rumble like ocean noise. And he also described this target as metallic and warm and dusty. And he also like a palette, chemical or radioactive, or fuel or organic. These are just some of the words he used to describe. And also electromagnetic, like a curtain and white. And he also drew small pictures beside his words. And for the second page, mountain like poop. I don't know.
Poop.
Mountain like poop. There's a tunnel inside that mountain poop. And spin dark, and it's a side view. And he drew the shape of it, kind of like a rectangular structure, and reactor, and feels as large as the moon, almost as large as the moon, but not exactly know what it is. And he also drew something interesting to that catches my attention. That is, to the middle of this page, you see, I would describe it as a person sitting on a chair, reclining chair, and looking out to something. To me, it looks like a window, but he described it as white. And maybe some people will say it's a vortex or something. But to me, this is a very good representation of the target, even though it's not here. But I would say this is a very good data. And also on the right side of the page, he also described military-like controls. And you see, I would say it's three people sitting in front of a control panel and manipulating something. Yeah. And also swimming in mist or ocean looks like pigs, and energy coming out. And he also described target has military or has to do with remote viewing.
I just want to point out that Dumbardole's view and Snowblind's
Mm-hmm.
are very, very, very similar.
Yeah, very similar. They share a lot of common grounds.
Yeah.
I would say. Yeah, and for the last page, and he wrote down energy and object. What's that word? I don't know.
Trying to extract something.
I'm trying to extract something engulfed by the P-like structure.
Yeah.
And non-human intelligence. That's interesting. And surveillance and volcano, lava, and craft. Also, volcano and lava also. These two words also showed up in Snowblind's data. Yeah, very, very interesting. Two different people using exactly the same word to describe the target, even though it's not a hit. But I would consider it a very high quality word choice. So that's the end of his data. Now moving on. Yeah, I think it's yours, right, Jack?
Yeah, I got 3 pages. So it's people looking out of portholes, maybe. Watching structure, rounded, curved. It's curved and sloped on the inside. Box lights on the outside. High voltage cover, fluctuating. And I know this picture kind of looks like a alligator's mouth, where it says grind or catch. I couldn't figure it out, but it felt like there was an actual grinding motion, or like a crushing motion.
Mm-hmm.
These are my ideograms,
Mm-hmm.
structure, mountain, and there's a ideogram there I don't recognize, and people, grass, trees, craft, leverage, and unload. So, and then the last picture here is 3 people over here, 2 people over here, something in between them, and then
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to describe what I'm hearing, and I'm trying to get the feel for what's going on. So this is
Mm-hmm.
kind of my interpretation of what this event is, and I didn't have time to really dive into that. So I
Mm-hmm.
didn't I didn't get the whole lava thing and the blowing up. I did get the grinding and the catching thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it really felt like there was somebody or a group of somebody's watching, and it also felt like there was uh, people or individuals that were uh, opposing each other. So
Uh-huh. Great. Actually, after your explanation, I also feel that you did very good on this one as well. Not a hit though, but very good data. So next is Leora, and for her, she perceived a natural environment and with some man-made structure and black building, box like black building in a forest, and she has no idea what this means. And yeah, don't wooden buttons surrounding something in the there is something in the dome and mountains, peace, animal, water, and yeah, first thing seen was a bus, black like building, and trees or what's this word?
mountains, the trees,
Yeah,
mountains, and water. Yep.
mm-hmm. Stone with a word base and mountains or peace or animal, poured water, sunny and bright lights, warm temperature is the first image she get for this target. And for the second try, she also perceives very similar visual. The mountains on each side, a small four-field entrance, and with stone pillars. So there's a man-made structure in the mountains, and it looks like Petra. And she has no idea why she saw this. And mountains on 3 sides, a small passageway into the city, ruins covered into the stone and stone pillars, water stream flowing in the city, trees near the water, and a dome almost invisible over the top. Outside of the mountain is like a desert, dry and dusty, windy, and you can hear the voices of people talking inside this stronghold. You hear the wind whipping about, bright sunny sky. So she also described that this is her strongest view yet. So very strong. Maybe it's an ALL, but who knows?
That's funny. I mean, that's a lot of data that she's just absolutely pumped out. That is incredible.
Yeah, yeah. Because whenever you get something very vivid, yeah, it's either a big miss or a big hit.
the
Yeah,
brain the brain can
yeah,
paint fantastic pictures. It's amazing.
yeah. It is sometimes it's a very big ALL, and you just castle build on it, and sometimes it's just the red data, yeah, the red signal line, and you just grab it, nailed it, the target. It's possible. Whenever you get a very vivid image in remote viewing, it's almost certainly these two these two scenarios.
So is this
So
this is an explanation
yeah,
of Boris
this
stuff?
is her further explanation of this session of her session. Our remote viewing was to come and make me feel like as if the people are scared there. It makes me think of what the Bible says about the children of Israel fleeing to Petra, their mountain stronghold. And if we are remote viewing future events, why is this coming through as if I'm standing there experiencing it firsthand? And when she view this, it's nearly strong, and she is not normally feeling like she's there, but she doesn't normally smell or hear what's going on or feel the way the sound hitting me. So I would say in this session, Leora feel like she almost has a bilocation experience where she get very vivid image and sense and smell and touch
Yeah,
during this session. Yeah,
yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like she's almost bilocating, and then she's
yeah,
trying to interpret what she's feeling.
yeah.
So
She also wrote that is one of the most strongest and vivid remote viewing sessions she has ever experienced. So if not Petra, what is this remote viewing about? And she basically has no idea what's this, and she has no idea what this video is trying to tell her. So that concludes her data.
okay, so is this yours?
Yeah, this is mine. I just did it like 1.5 an
How?
hour ago, and I did it blind. Yeah, I played fair. I didn't see the target first and do the session. No, I don't do that. So first I get a once after I wrote down the target number 39264730, I immediately perceive a person is a male and is in the middle age. I didn't wrote down middle age, but I feel like it's a middle age, and I feel that it's a back view because this male person is not facing me. He is facing the other way. I'm looking at from his back, and I feel that the environment is an open space and with water. And also, I see a big sand dunes, and the man in front of me seems to be climbing up and looking for something. But I have no idea what this man is looking for. So this is my first page of the data. And next, the second page, I drew what I perceive is a large body of water and also a lot of sand. And over the horizon, I perceived something green. Maybe it's a mountainous area. I don't know. And yeah, and also I only draw one person because I think there are not many people here. Just one or two or very few. Just one, and it's in an isolated area, desolated region, not in the urban city. Not in, yeah, very natural environment. And for next, I also get an image of something, but I don't know what that is. But I try to draw it down. It's a rectangular shaped stuff, and there are something connecting to it. And for the main body, I use purple color to describe it, and for the connecting maybe coils, I drew it green, but I have no idea what this object is, and
You know what?
so I basically
It's
sorry.
funny. The So me and Snowblind went somewhere, and one of the things that we noticed, well, what it was a bunker for um, Atlas rockets. So basically, it was a
Mm-hmm.
big Atlas rocket development site. It's where they stored our intercontinental ballistic missiles, right?
Mm-hmm.
The lid of these bunkers all had a compound in the concrete that was purple
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
The purple compound turned out to be something like boron or something. I didn't see a concrete bunker lid. I saw a pile of this purple crystal in the concrete, and its job was to stop the radiation, the spirals that you see. It was its job to stop those spirals by soaking up all this energy that's coming into. So when I look at your picture, that looks like a chunk of concrete with boron in it, and that's
Mm-hmm.
radiation coming toward or being stopped by this block. It was
Mm-hmm.
so funny. I mean, I don't know why that's so strong in my mind. That's designed to stop radiation, but that's what it looks like to
Yeah.
me.
Thanks for your interpretation. I actually have no idea what I was drawing, but it's just my visual, so I describe it. And to me, it's just an object with unknown structure. And I also try to touch it, and it feels like hard ceramic like surface, and but it's shiny. this object is shining. And next is the last data I perceive is I wrote down vehicle and it's in the distance, and I feel that it's cold weather. I don't know why it's cold weather, but when I try to roll down this word, I just feel that my hand and my pen feels very cold to me. So this is the reason why I wrote cold weather, but I don't know whether it's cold or not. And I also see over the horizon there is a man-made and white something, but I don't know what that something is. But because first I wrote down the word vehicle, and on the first page, I also describe the man is standing maybe on the beach or on the sand dune, looking out to a large body of water, and so I would. And speaking of vehicle, combined with these two data together, I made a deduction. It's a ship, but I have no idea. I didn't really perceive a ship, but I only perceive there is something there, and the man is looking out into this stuff. And because I wrote down the word vehicle, so I made a deduction. This is a ship. If the environment has no water, I wouldn't draw down a ship. I may just draw down truck or car or whatever. Or if it's in the air, I would probably draw down airplane as well. But because the surrounding environment, I see a large body of water, so I made a deduction. It's a ship, but I have no idea whether it's a ship. Actually, the most confident thing I can say is, yeah, there is a vehicle, but I don't know what type of vehicle it is. It could be a car, it could be an airplane, it could be a ship, it could be anything. But because I see a large body of water, so I made the deduction that this vehicle is a ship.
Right. Right.
So, and the next one is blue desk data, and he just described his data just at the beginning of this session. So I don't think we need to do it again here. But here is the
There is a second page though.
Yeah, here's the second page of your data. So if possible, I would like you to elaborate more on your session.
Conveyor belt.
Yeah, so I did get again that curved metal surface that was smooth there, and let me pull it up on my own screen so I can read what I wrote because I can't remember all of it. I did again get that it was sunny. I wrote that down on the first one, and this one I didn't write it, but I did draw sun rays shining down onto the smooth metal. I wrote that it had to do with making or building something, and that was interesting because in Jeff's he mentioned that it had to do with craft or making something there as well. I drew loose debris on the ground, but that was actually kind of AOL because the actual impression that I got, and I wrote that down as well, was the impression of picking up a wood chip, like picking up a piece of debris off of the ground. And I got, because of that, a visual impression of a lot of wood chips on the ground, but I don't know if there's actually a big mess there or not. It did seem like a place to do work, to do processing or machinery of some kind. And then I drew more poles, and it seemed like there was maybe a raised structure over it, like a roof. So I thought it was kind of like a pole barn, and I drew that there, or other spacious canopy structure. On the bottom left, you'll see interlocking teeth curling into each other. It seemed like a grinder of some kind or some way to break stuff up. And on the bottom right was some IOL of a log debarker, which would have explained, of course, where all the wood debris came from if it was that. But you put the log in rough on one side, and it has these teeth that claw onto it, and it tears off all of the outer material, and then it dumps the log out the side. The AOL that I got and listed was extruded metal, a flywheel into a cover, a steel pier into the ground, wood splitter or wood chipper, or a sawmill of some kind, and all of that just to kind of encapsulate that it seemed to be a place to process materials.
Yeah, thank you. Very very interesting data. Yeah, it's definitely good AOL. I would say it's a very good metaphor for the whole event of this target. It's not exactly the same what it's not exactly the same as what they did, but yeah, I believe it's yeah. After you know the data, you will see why I think it's a very good data. Yeah, you catch some very uh I would say niche aspect of this.
Well, okay, I got one more that's for Moon Kylie. So
Uh huh.
let me read it off real quick. It's very cold, uh,
Okay.
like a female, quite emotional, need help, blue color, smells nice, noise, temper raising, get this done, don't get caught, general tension. Okay, that's for the at the target. And then I told this person to go 100 feet up, look around. It's light, still smells nice. It's not salty, but it's dry. Somehow it's dry, and they felt scared. So that was all their data that I was working with them, and that's all the data that they can come up with. So it sounds like this person was picking up a uh, she was she was picking up another person, and
Uh huh.
there was something going on. But it's dry and it's sunny, so I thought it was really interesting that they're picking up the dry and the dry and the sunny, just like Blue Dove. You know,
Well, the most interesting thing to
Laura
me is
also pointed out the sunny.
what's that?
yeah, yeah, Leo Ross data,
Yeah, that's right. Well, actually, I think everybody pretty much hit the dry and sunny, except for
and,
Snowblind. Snowblind said it was cloudy, didn't he?
and they also and something interesting also caught my eye is that I don't know whose data is it. You just told us, but share with us. But I also noticed that her data has some emotional aspect to it because she described the the emotions the people involved are are experiencing. Also, similar things happen can be seen in the ORAS data.
Right. The emotional aspect is being picked up, and uh, the it's pretty funny because the guys in the group didn't pick up the emotional aspect. The girls did. They
Uh-huh.
picked up the emotional aspect. Where is Leo? Here it is.
Yeah, in
Uh,
order for me to get emotional data, I actually have to be intentionally seeking that out. Otherwise, it just doesn't show up for me at all.
exactly. To me, it just kind of floats over me until so makes me think what the Bible says. So people are scared there. Yeah. So she's picking up the scared and thing too. Um,
Yeah,
so that's kind of an interesting. I don't know what this target is, but that's kind of an interesting point that the girls in the group are picking up the emotional data.
yeah, and both the girls and the ORAS data also describe the emotions as being kind of negative.
Yep. Yep. All right. So are we ready for the reveal?
Yes, I think we can do the review now. Actually, this target is from again far side because they have a large pool of removing targets, and this is from target code HV2 2025 March 24 H dash H, and there is a target, and this one is for humans to practice. Um, I don't know if you have been following Farsight or not, but basically Farsight has been trying to showing people that not only humans can do remote viewing, but AI systems can do remote viewing as well. So each week they are now assigning a target for the community to remote view. One is for the humans, and the other is for the AIs to remote view. So it's one. So this target, the target number, our target number 39264730 is actually from Farsight. Yeah, and it's the I use this target number to represent Farsight's target HV2 2025 and March 24 H. So if you want to see the identity of the target, just move downwards and there is a link, other links. You just click target source and there is a PDF file. Yeah, it's a link to a PDF file. You just click it and you will see what the target is.
Okay, human location: Kennedy Space Center, Cape Canaveral, Florida.
Target description: the launch of the SpaceX Crew 10 Falcon 9 rocket on a mission to rescue stranded astronauts aboard the ISS. So this is the target.
Well, I'll tell you what, I nailed that one. You did have a bunch of people in watching, like through portholes, and the launch complex, Space Center, Cape Canaveral. So that is the target, right? Launch of the
Yeah,
SpaceX Crew 10.
that is the target.
High stakes emotional and operational atmosphere. Aura and this Moon Kylie person definitely got that right. They got the emotional.
Yes,
Wow.
because they were stranded in the ISS.
Blue Dev got it. The Kennedy Space Center, Cape Canaveral, Florida, has very distinct location aspects that he described. Everybody got parts of this.
Yes.
Even Snowblind got it. His description of a volcano continuously putting off. So I mean,
a lot of energy.
Yeah, a lot of energy. We all got aspects of this. I mean, that is amazing. So let me pull it up real quick. Launch of the launch of SpaceX Crew 10 Falcon 9. Crew 10. So I'm trying to remember what Dumberdole's yeah, there's your lighthouse. Holy crap. You got trees and stuff in the distance. Yeah. Oh my god. All right, so one, we all hit fantastically. How come I can't go back? Where did the data go? I've actually lost my data, and I don't know where it went to.
Sorry, what do you mean?
So I need to. I can't look at the data that we all have. I've got to go back and reload my remote. It was in remote viewing general, right?
Yeah, remote viewing general. I post the link here.
Okay. For whatever reason, it's okay. So I'm gonna go back through this really quick. So Blue Dev hit it wonderfully. Snowblind. Let's see. This is Snowblind. Rockstar's motions. Energy is out of control. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So he actually got the rocket launch. And Dumbledore energetic. Deep rumble like ocean noise. He nailed it. The mountain like poop I don't know about, but the guy sitting there, you got military like controls. Is yeah, energy out. Yeah, dude, we all danced around this thing. He even wrote volcanic lava surveillance. I mean, Dumbledore just out of the park. Box like I kind of hit around it. I didn't do very good.
No, you did quite well. I would say you did quite well. You see there are 2 people and 3 people, and you drew down a structure, and yeah, to me it looks like it's like a bridge between two groups of people, and this is what this operation is all about.
Yeah.
Yeah, rescuing the people
Right.
on the island.
Right. The whole it was a whole rescue mission, and
Yes.
so yeah, I think we all did really good. Hey, did anybody do an AI and see if the AI how they did?
I didn't do it yet. Yeah, but I could do it later and upload the data
Okay.
as well. So actually, we see that every one of us actually get something right, but also we also, on the other hand, we also get something wrong. So that's the main problem for again, that's the main problem for amateur remote viewers like us. Yeah, it's not that we cannot hit the data. We have proven again and again that we can hit something and hit certain aspects of it. The real problem lies in the noise to signal ratio. We have we have on one hand we have good data, but on the other hand we also have noises and what they call contaminations. So if we don't, just looking, if I don't see any words, just look at the pictures and the descriptions. I would say, Blue Death's visual and drawing is the best. He literally just drew a rocket launch. Yeah, you see energy pushing downwards. Yeah, that's what I would say without trying to describe what the target is all about.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just amazing that so much of this data is so correct, and yet we all none of us accurately described what the actual
No,
target was. So yeah,
yeah,
that
it's
that is really
such
cool.
a pity, such a pity.
Well, it's funny because isn't this rocket booster oxygen hydrogen?
I don't know. Yeah,
Okay,
maybe we can look it up later.
yeah, okay. Uh, yeah, that was a really good target, man. A really good target. Where are we at?
I just pick it just for fun and for practice. And also on the other hand, I also just want to show you that Farside Institute they are now also doing some weekly remote viewing. It's not a contest, but just a practice session for everyone to participate in. So
Hey,
I
look at look
yeah, even though they don't offer any prize, but I
look.
would say it would be great if we can also participate in that as well,
So
because
hold on. Look in the messages of for the Discord.
okay.
Do you see? Can you see on my screen?
Oh yeah,
Look.
hi, may I join?
No, 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 no. The for the chat. Blue Dev has
Yeah,
got he's got a picture posted that came almost directly from uh, his data.
oh, I saw this image.
That image is what he saw. There's
Oh my god,
yeah.
yeah,
He
that
figured.
that that is a very good good description of his data is I would say is a very good representation of the site. So
Yeah.
so that's why you see I put his data for as a thumbnail for this with remote viewing contest.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't think it's a hit, but it's very very close, very close.
Yeah, I actually wouldn't say that it's a hit exactly either, because I didn't do a whole lot of describing the actual space center. I did
Mhm.
describe that one wall again that I got last time when we remote viewed the Apollo mission. The
Mhm.
decorative wall with the debris around it and the grass in front of it, the little round chairs. I always
Yes.
get that spot for some reason. I like that spot. And so I always
Mhm.
describe it. But I'd like to get more of the actual building, the primary structure there. And I think that
Mhm.
that should be the focus that I go for. And while I am getting good data on the site, um, to reward that isn't right for remote viewing, because I did technically miss the actual target, even if I got the site around.
Yeah, it happens. It happens for everyone. Sometimes you are on the site, but you just You just focus on something else that is not necessarily the focus of the target.
Right.
Hello, excuse me. Have you guys removed the pyramids underneath?
No,
Sorry.
no. She's wondering if we looked at the pyramids underneath the pyramids. Somebody came out with the radar view of underneath the pyramids, and they're saying that there's structures underneath it. So no, we haven't done that yet. That hasn't been one of the targets.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
okay.
So, but this particular target came from far side. But yeah, we've
Uh-huh.
if some at some point we probably will do the structures to see if it actually pans out to be um, if it pans out to be actually something that's part of the pyramid or if it's something actually underneath the pyramid, because they built a lot of that stuff on top of older civilizations. So
Yeah.
when you see a structure going up, there's usually another civilization underneath that structure that you know.
Mhm. It's gonna sound crazy, but I lived in Atlantis. It really is crazy to be having these conversations.
Well, just so
Okay.
just so you know, we're live, so we
Yeah.
are.
Oh, oh, oh. Got it.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's a
if you are not comfortable being on YouTube, then yeah, you
yeah.
can
No,
turn off the
No,
background.
to be honest, I am, but maybe I'll keep it shut for a while.
well, what I've got your picture not being broadcast, so I didn't know if you. I wanted to check with you
Mm-hmm.
before I let you know. So
Uh-huh.
I don't care. I don't care about anything anymore.
cool, cool.
Thank.
All right, but yeah, yeah, we'll actually look into it eventually.
Mm-hmm.
We just haven't done it
Yeah,
yet.
maybe just put into our pocket list
Yeah,
for watch remote view.
I was really hoping. There's another person that I was talking to the other day about remote work. He had he has this business idea of having people interpret. I don't know what it was. Maybe Dumbledore can explain it better.
Mm-hmm.
He had something. I wanted him to show up too, and I figured we can combine forces and remote viewing and a remote work, and
Mm-hmm.
so it was pretty. I was hoping he would show up too, but I don't think
Mm-hmm.
he's going to make it. Anyways, our data was fantastic. We did a fantastic job this time. It was amazing how how everything came through. I mean, like Ora said, it was just a very strong visual.
Yeah.
The very strong
Uh,
visual wasn't the exact target. It was things about the target that just came through.
well, would you guys mind me if I submit our data to Farsight? Yeah, just for this for their practice target, this one.
Oh yeah, go for it, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can send them this video too. I mean, if why not?
yeah.
Speaking of videos, Kiwi Joe. I will send you the link. Kiwi Joe has a contest.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Dumbledore, uh, I think it was Dumbledore. Dumbledore, didn't I work with you on this one? Anyways, yes, me and Dumbledore did a video for Kiwi Joe. Kiwi Joe thought it was friggin' fantastic. He really liked it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he has a part two of the contest. So if you get a chance, I'll send you guys the link. Everybody can try it if they want.
Mm-hmm.
I would do two views, one for the initial contest and one for the second part of the contest, because he has two videos out, one for the first part and one for the second part. The second part's front loading. So if you don't want to get front loaded, try the first contest and then get front loaded and then try it again. So will I get something? I will.
I don't know. Did he
Uh,
offer any price?
I will get the pleasure of being correct. I actually talked to him, so it turns out that my data that I sent him initially was on the money.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be interesting. I'm really excited about doing round two. I really want Aura and and Dumbertle to do their take on it. In fact, Blue Dove, you got to check it out too, man. I mean, I think
Yeah,
if we
I was.
all send in our data, it's gonna rock his socks off. Maybe we can get Kiwi Joe on our show.
Mhm. Yeah,
So
I would say Blue Death data is just fantastic to me. Yeah.
the detail is just through the friggin' roof. I mean, oh my God, that is
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
It's
Very. I would say almost on par with professional remote viewers.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The thing is we all bring something to the table. We all bring something to the table that is very important. Um, we all bring aspects, and the way we bring it is all completely different. Blue Divs is beautiful and ornate. Aura's
Hmm.
is very detailed and very strong. Dumberdole's is very scientific, very laid out. Yours is just like mine. We're both kind of we are both scattered, and you know it's amazing how similar your data and my data is. Just like it's a pretty picture. Awesome. So Blue Dev is going to participate. So yeah, I'll send out that link to Kiwi Joe.
Hmm.
And you know how cool it would be is to have your contest on Kiwi Joe's show.
Uh, I,
Uh,
yeah. Just hopefully that we get more good remote viewers coming in, and hopefully they can take my prize, because actually we do need more good remote viewers to participate so that our YouTube channel can get traffic.
so Vera Jane is
Hmm.
she's one of the people on our Discord. If you get a
Hmm.
chance, she's awesome. Empress is absolutely fantastic, and we have the skill level of the people. IDK is oh my god,
Oh yeah,
it's
IDK is very good as well.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember her section. Yeah, very clearly. It's not a hit, but the structure and how she presents her data is
Yeah,
looks very clean.
it is. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah, I would say that's what separates professional ones from amateur ones, because the key difference is the noise to signal ratio.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
and in their data, I also yeah always yeah whenever I check professional remote viewing data, yeah, they always they always look very clean, and with very little contamination, little to no.
Yeah,
So yeah.
and that really it's nice to look at. It's pleasant to
Hmm.
read. Unlike
Hmm.
my
Yeah.
my data is just so haphazard and scattered and such a mess. But I'll tell you what, my data may be a mess. There's so many good nuggets in there. It's just
Yeah.
hard to read. It really is
Hmm.
hard to read. But yeah,
Hmm.
we got so many good. It's amazing how many. Oh my god, I almost forgot. All right, I have another guy. So for money, this is for cash now. Cash for whatever
Hmm.
purpose. I think his name is Victor. I'll have to check on my Discord. Victor is he will pay to have ARV sessions done. And his current session involves colors. You pick a color that is
Hmm.
related to a target. So if you guys are interested and want to work with this Victor and make a little money, because he will pay, as long as your
Hmm.
data continues to be good, then
Hmm.
he will. I don't know. Didn't you?
Hmm.
I know Aura worked with him for a while. I don't know if he's still working with Aura, and he's worked with me for a while, and he let's see, what'd she say? Just bet against the market and you'll be good. We did a so the other day I worked with them on a pick for a pick two, so a lottery that has two numbers, and we got it. We won the contest. So he has a system.
Hmm.
All I do is provide a quick response. So it worked out great. We took a break due to My health. Yeah, your health is very important, Aura. We need to take care of you. We need to win the lottery and get you. I don't know. We need each taken care of. Yeah, exactly. So, all right. Anyways, so Victor is also paying. So if you guys are interested in working for this guy, it's fun. He does stock things, and there's cash involved. So yeah, and that's the other thing is we could start once we get the ARVing down because I do stocks too. I like my stocks and I like lottery. So we could start having pools where we have an actual stock and pool for the group. I mean, shit, can you imagine having a group stock pool where we're all participants and we're all contributing to a single pool? So, hey, no problem. Thank you, man.
Oh yeah,
Blue Dev's gonna
no
take
no
off.
worries. Yeah, if yeah, if you have something more, anything more urgent, yeah, just go. Yeah,
Yeah,
no worries because we are going to end today's live stream soon as well.
yeah,
It's been over an hour.
yeah. I've got a, I've got a honeydew list I've got to go take. So, or I
Mm-hmm.
got to go do. So, yeah. Well, friggin' awesome, Lynn. I am like totally massively excited.
Mm-hmm.
I think we did really good.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got planned for next week?
Uh, to be honest, no plan. But there is something I would like to. Oh, there are only 4 people here, so great. But it's on the live stream, so people can watch it. Uh, actually, my trip to the U.S. has been finalized, and I already booked the ticket, the plane ticket the other day, and I think I'll be in the U.S. from May 27th to August, but maybe not stay in the U.S. for the entire 3 months. I may also go to South America as well during that period. And there are 2 things I'm going to take with me, and I will show you right now. One is for Jeff, and one is for Leora. And I don't know if you guys can see. This is my computer, and here you see. Oh, you see. I have bought three additional
Wow.
computers, and yeah, one is for Leora, and the other is for you. So I'll take them with me and bring them to the United States, and we are going to set up. My plan is to set up a what's that? Yeah, kind of like a YouTube video studio. Yeah, where you post your live stream, and me and Leora and Dumbledore, we all help you do the post editing and maybe come up with new programs. Yeah, to generate more content, because in order for us to get more traction, we do need more participants. First
Yeah.
one is from remote viewers, but the other is from the audience. Yeah, we also need more audience. We need to build our communities, just like Farsight and the Future Forecasting Group did. Yeah, we we are not as good remote viewers as them, but we can learn from what they have tried before and what succeeded and what failed. We just learn what they do, and yeah, to grow our community. That's the first step we can start building our business. So
Right.
I don't know. I really have no idea what our business will look like, but yeah, just look at what the pioneers have been doing, and we just learn from them. Yeah, we follow suit. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking about. So if they make content, we make content as well. If they make videos, we make videos as well. Yeah, and yeah, if they hold remote viewing contests or practices, then we hold remote viewing contests and practices as well. We just basically do everything they have been doing. Yeah.
Right. Right. And that's the thing. We'll just copy what they got and just make it work.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. So learn from the pioneers and yeah, follow their steps, and I think we will be fine. Yeah.
Well, the thing is a lot of these guys that are making money off of remote viewing are making money off of individual stocks and stuff. So I know that Daz and Dick Algeier all
Mm-hmm.
will tell you right up front that they make money off of forecasting, and
Mm-hmm.
we will be doing forecasting. So
Mm-hmm.
I know if I can help Mana make a couple $1 million, that will further his goal to being the world dictator, because that is Mana's goal, is to become a very large dictator in a very big country. So go Manas. So that's cool. But yeah, I agree. We will use their ideas as templates and make our own. Definitely make our
Yeah.
own path. So
Yeah.
well, the
So
nice
I think.
the
Mm-hmm.
nice thing is when you're here in Washington State, I got a spare room. We can throw you in the spare room and
Oh, you told me before.
yeah,
Yeah, you told me
yeah.
before. So I will definitely visit you, but the time has not been settled yet because there are also some other people I would like to meet in the United States. I have some friends there.
Yeah. It's a big state and there's a lot of people here. So, uh, yeah, it's funny because we're actually getting a bunch of people from the other Discord. Dave's Discord. What the hell is it? I can't remember Dave's Discord name.
Let
Anyways,
me check.
a bunch of us are getting together to meet over here in the Pacific Northwest. So
Mm-hmm.
we're all getting set to meet up at the same time. The underground. Oh my gosh. Anyways, a bunch of us are getting together and in the end of the month, and we're gonna have. Can you imagine a bunch of remote viewers all sitting at a poker table, or better yet, uh,
That would be
uh,
hilarious.
yeah, that's what I said, man. We should probably get cameras out and all of us get on videotape recording this because there's going to be some strange energy. So I'm
We,
excited.
we, we, we could literally make a short comedy out of it.
Exactly. Oh, but my sound's glitched. I can't hear anything. Oh, all right. See ya, Aura. Thank you very much, man.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's 2 weeks. Drumberdole just mentioned that 2 weeks is good uh, a good start for the contest. It gives them plenty of time to get the contest information or
Mm-hmm.
data. So I'm thinking, nope, can't do it. We got to do it as fast as possible. 1 week is all you get.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
oh, he was talking about the poker game. He wants to RV the poker game. I like it. All right. All right. Well, damn it, Lynn, it's good to see you, man. Hey, how was your trip, anyways? Was it a good trip?
Yeah, it was a good trip, and but very cold to me.
How cold
I
is
don't I don't
how cold is
I don't
cold?
like cold place like 10 degrees Celsius.
Oh, dude, that's perfect. 10 degrees Celsius is what, 57 Fahrenheit?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Something about that.
good God, man. That's Washington weather. You're gonna freeze your ass off over here. It's yeah, that is perfect weather. So, all right.
No, it's not perfect.
What's your average temperature there right now? What's the
20,
average comfortable temperature?
22 to 23.
What is that in Fahrenheit? Isn't that about
Uh
70 or 80?
yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
Let me do a quick calculation. Oh yeah, 70 to 80
Do
in
you
Fahrenheit.
In Washington State, the average temperature is 40 to 60 degrees. And
Mhm.
once, I mean, 1 month out of the year, it'll be 70s and above. So when you come and visit, try to make sure it's that month where we're going to have 70 degrees temperatures because at night it gets down to the 50s and 60s.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
really cold here. So you're talking 10 degrees and less. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to have fun. So
Okay.
cool.
So I think it's almost time for us to call it an end here.
Yep. Thank you very much for this contest, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. And yeah, thank you for participating as well. Yeah, I'm really happy to see so many people submitting their data, even though no one exactly win the prize. But yeah, I really hope that again, if no one gets the prize, I'll just put a prize over to the next week. So next week will be $80 worth of our meme coins. Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Okay. So
I'm gonna wrap this up, and I will see you next week.
yeah, I'll see you guys next week as well. Hope you have a nice day.